Hello everybody, it's Max from Cycle with Max, and we are going to talk today about how to make your bike more comfortable for Zwifting. Now, depending on your setup, you may have only one bike and you may have to be putting your bike on and off the trainer in order to use it to play the game. So you might not, you want to keep a tool or two around to do one or two of the basic adjustments I show you. Some of them you're not going to be able to do. If you're fortunate enough to have a bike that you can dedicate to a trainer, then you can set that bike up so that it's comfortable for riding indoors on a trainer. So I think we've talked before, I've mentioned that you don't need a fancy bike. A plain aluminum bike is all you need. It doesn't even have to be your favorite brand. If you can just find one cheap. I happen to like having a similar drivetrain on mine, so our bikes are Specialized Elites. So they had a Shimano 105 11 speed on it, so we're used to 11 speed, we're used to 2x, and so that's familiar to us. So that's what I put on our bike, or got bikes that did that. So don't need something fancy, you can find something cheap. Now, if you can dedicate, so let's start if you can't dedicate your bike to the trainer. One thing that makes Zwifting more comfortable indoors is you're not going to spend as much time trying to be aero, rolled forward. You don't have to be on your hoods because you're not in line. There's no one around you. You can't crash. So you don't have to have your hands on the brakes all the time. You don't have to be alert. You're not trying to be aero. None of that. So you can actually Zwift, in a very comfortable, relaxed position. Now, the truth of that is, if your bike is set up comfortably, if you've been fit to your bike properly and it's comfortable, then sitting up, the nose of your saddle is likely to be too low for you to be comfortable. So a simple adjustment before you tried is to tip the nose of the saddle up. And that's just an experiment you'll have to do. Now, if you have only one bike and you're using it, you can actually take a black marker or silver marker, depending on your seat post, and put a mark where you ride it on the street and put a mark where you want to ride it on Zwift. Just that simple. That one adjustment's important because you actually can, sit up and ride no-handed to relax your back if you want, and you're obviously, again, not going to crash. So you can, reach over, get your bottle, have a snack. You might be trying to type a message in Zwift. So there's things you're going to do differently indoors that you're never going to do outdoors. So having the nose of your saddle up makes it more like a bench seat and not pointed down into a racing position. Now, what will happen is if you don't make this simple adjustment, your body is going to want to be sliding down. So like for me, this is Tammy's bike and it's a size smaller than mine. Her saddle is sloped down, so my body wants to slide down this saddle. That will really irritate your soft tissues on your undercarriage, right? So, and then you will become uncomfortable, then you'll experience pain, and then you won't like Zwift. All right, and all it takes to fix this is a little Allen key and tilting the saddle to where it's comfortable for you, all right? Now, if you have a dedicated bike for the trainer, you can actually find different stems. You might find one that's shorter. You might have one that's got a higher angle to move the bars up and make your bike more comfortable. Now these can be, they're brand new, they're about $50, but you can find them used anywhere for $10 to $20 all over eBay. But what you can do simply and for free, lots of stems on road bikes are positioned in the downward angle. You can simply remove it, flip it over, and voila, you've moved your handlebars up an inch and you've relaxed your riding position. So there's a simple thing you can do for free. Now again, you're not going to do that if you have one bike and you want to go in and out between the road and your trainer. Too much work, too much of a pain in the ass. So that would be more something that would be dedicated if you have a dedicated trainer bike. So those are the things I would recommend. Make sure that you feel comfortable in your Zwifting position for your house, inside your house. And then you'll be able to stay comfortable and stay engaged and have fun Zwifting. All right, I'm Max. Please share this with your friends, particularly if they've said, oh my God, my butt hurts so bad when I ride indoors. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll keep this great content coming.